If you're a researcher, you're probably already using AI. But here's the real question. Are you using it to its full potential? Today, we're diving into how you can stop getting simple answers and start turning AI into a genuine research partner, one that can seriously revolutionize your entire process, from that very first spark of an idea all the way to your final defense. Let's get into it.
But first, let's just get the elephant out of the room. Is AI making us lazy? You know, it's a fair question. When a tool like ChatGPT can spit out an answer in seconds, it's incredibly tempting to just, well, copy and paste. But that can come at the cost of actually thinking and engaging with the material yourself.
So here's the secret. It's all about a shift in mindset. We've got to stop treating AI as an answer engine that just spits out facts. Instead, we need to put it in what I'm calling study mode and transform it into a thinking partner. This way, it doesn't just hand you the fish, it teaches you how to fish, promoting that deep critical thinking that leads to real understanding.
To show you exactly how this works, we're going to frame this as a journey with 4 key stages. First, we'll define what this new partnership looks like. Then, we'll walk through laying your research foundation, actually building your study, and finally, crossing the finish line and defending your work with total confidence.
So, let's kick things off with part 1, your new research partner. I want you to think of this as less of a tool and more like your very own personal research tutor.
So what is this study mode? Well, it's not a button you click. It's a method, a whole philosophy of how you talk to the AI. The entire goal is to get it to guide you, to challenge you, to make you think harder, not to just give you the easy answer. It's all about assisting your brain, not replacing it.
Okay, so let's put this thing into practice. Section 2 is all about laying the foundation. You know that crucial early phase where you've got a fuzzy, vague idea that needs to become a rock-solid plan? Yeah, that part.
In this first phase, our AI partner can help us with 3 powerful strategies. First, clarifying those really complex concepts. Second, zeroing in on the research gap. And third, developing a strong conceptual framework. Let's break down each one.
First up, clarifying concepts. Okay, imagine you're wrestling with a dense academic theory, something like grounded theory. Instead of just asking, what is it, you tell the AI to explain it in the context of your field. And, this is the key part, to ask you questions periodically to make sure you actually get it. See that tiny shift? It forces you to actively learn, not just passively read.
Next, finding that all-important research gap. A normal prompt will just get you a summary of what everyone already knows. Boring. In study mode, you turn the AI into a creative collaborator. You prompt it to help you consider unexplored issues. You're basically asking it to brainstorm with you to find the questions that haven't been asked yet.
And third, building out your conceptual framework. You can literally just list your key variables and then ask the AI to play devil's advocate. This prompt makes it challenge you, asking questions to strengthen the logic. It forces you to justify every single connection, making your entire model way, way stronger.
All right, our foundation is solid. Now it's time to build the house. Section 3, building your study. Let's turn that blueprint into an actual, robust research project.
Our next 3 strategies are all about the building blocks of your project. Number 4 is designing your methodology. 5 is developing really sharp questions. And 6 is doing a literature review that's actually critical, not just a summary.
Deciding between qualitative methods, the why and how, and quantitative ones, the how many, can be really tough. Instead of just guessing, use your AI partner. Give it your research question and ask it to debate the pros and cons of each approach for your specific study. It'll challenge your biases and help you feel way more confident in your choice.
So, once you have your method, you need good tools, right? Like a survey or an interview guide. This is where your AI partner becomes a quality control expert. You draft your questions, and then you ask it to help you make them clear, not leading, and comprehensive. This is a game changer for making sure you collect high-quality, unbiased data. And then, the literature review. We've all been there, right? A desktop cluttered with PDFs, but no clear story. Instead of asking for a summary of each, feed the AI the key ideas from a few papers, and then ask it to prompt me to connect these ideas together. It shifts your brain from summarizing to synthesizing, and that's the whole point of a great lit review.
All right, and now for the final stretch, finishing and defending strong. This is where all that hard work, all that raw data, gets turned into a polished, bulletproof piece of research.
This brings us to our final 4 strategies. Number 7, analyzing your data. 8, interpreting what it all means. 9, identifying the limitations of your work. And our 10th and final strategy, preparing to defend it all.
So, you've run your analysis, you've got a result, a p-value, a correlation. That's great. But what does it actually mean? This is where your AI tutor is pure gold. You give it the result, and you ask it to help you interpret it in context. It guides you from just stating a fact to understanding its real-world implication.
Look, no research is perfect. Admitting its limitations is actually a sign of a really strong researcher. But it's hard to see the flaws in your own work. Prompting your AI to act as an objective third party here is amazing. It can systematically walk you through potential weaknesses, making your final paper so much more credible.
And here it is, the ultimate final boss prep for your defense. You turn your AI into a mock examiner. You tell it to grill you. Ask it for tough, unexpected questions about your methods, your conclusions, anything. It is the perfect stress test to make sure you walk into that defense ready for absolutely anything.
So, after all that, what's the real takeaway here? It's actually really simple, but it's profound. The true power of AI in research isn't about getting the AI's answers. It's about using the AI to dramatically improve the quality of your questions.
What we've talked about today is a whole new paradigm. It's about using this technology to structure your thinking, to go deeper in your analysis, and to walk into that defense with unshakable confidence. And here's the best part. This process doesn't just make your paper better, it makes you a better researcher.
The tools are out there, and they're more powerful than ever. Your research journey is waiting. So the final question is for you. Are you going to settle for a simple answer engine, or are you going to choose a true thinking partner as your guide? The choice is yours.